In the preceding section, you monitored and controlled individual operands locally within a block. Using the global variable table, you can now also perform this on any other block and this way control the entire user program. An elegant method of preparing several test scenarios is the individual generation of different variable tables. These tables can be generated in the implementation phase and saved in the offline project. You have the option of commissioning individual machines, plant components, or also compiling individual variables for certain commissioning sections. This enables you to fix planned test processes in a reproducible manner. This table can later also be used for servicing and maintenance purposes. Insertable comments and the display of the symbolic names provide additional information on the individual operands. The display columns can be adjusted via the View menu. Additionally, you can also define conditions for reading and writing the variable values. In order to work with a variable table, we switch it online with the Monitor Variable button. Now you can monitor the status values of the listed global variables and define modify values. To do this, you enter the control value true and press the Modify Variable button. The signal change is directly displayed in the status value column, which in online mode displays the current signal status. An example will now show you how to combine the test functions variable table and program status in order to achieve the optimal overview in the testing phase. We activate the program status, which shows us the logic operation for operating a pump, and control the switch on via the variable table. The effects can be immediately observed in the program status. The pump output is activated. If against all expectations the pump switches off, the missing conditions can be immediately recognized in the colorized signal flow. With a variable table, you cannot only do monitoring and modifying, but also forcing. In the initial commissioning phase, for example, this function enables you to set still missing input or output signals to a fixed value, such as permanently switching on a pump independent of the program logic operations. This, as opposed to modifying with variable tables, enables you to define signal or variable values independently of the program sequence. The resulting advantages are: the program code does not need to be changed. No hardware jumpers in the wiring are necessary. The forced values are stored in a table and are therefore comprehensible. The forced values are marked in the program status with a symbol. In the project opened in the Simatic Manager, you select a predefined variable table and open it. You mark the parameters to be transferred to the force table. The menu command Display Force Values displays the force table valid for the CPU, and the selected variables are immediately transferred to the table with their control values. After activation, the CPU permanently executes the force job and indicates this at the respective operand as a force symbol. The status bar contains an indicator for the activated force operation. But the CPU also indicates this operating mode via a force LED. To provide you with information of forced variables at any time, these are marked online with a symbol in the program status or in the variable tables. So it is clear which variable values are predefined independent of the user program, so that misunderstandings can be effectively avoided.